stressful. It's like when you accidentally hit a bitch in the face for mouthing the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And you, be quiet, or I'll walk.
You sell each time this way.
Off the goddamn radio. Oh, man, relaxing's great. And here at the boat show, it's all about relax.
I'll tell you, man, you know what relaxes me? Jerking.
Right now, on Bait and Switch, we got an idea earlier with something no serious outdoorsman should do. Welcome, Bait and Switch, Kenny Crane.
Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Hey, have a lager beer.
You bet your ass.
So, Kenny, how you enjoying the boat show?
Man, it just gets better every year. I mean, this year is just amazing. I mean, it's just full of boats upon blocks.
Yeah, it's incredible, you know what I mean? These boats, I mean, you know, you see guys standing around thinking about what comes natural and prime.
America. He's Ernest Kegel, a man of mystery, well, a student of science and polygamy, a man who has a time machine in his pants, that when he masters, he travels back in time to right wrongs, save women, and pleasure himself with his sometimes lover when he's intoxicated. The lovely Trixie Lane, the Time Ranger meets up with danger tonight in Boxing the One-Eyed Clown.
Boy.
Oh, heavens, Ernie, do you have to carry on like this every night?
Quiet, Dame, quiet, will ya? Why always emotional at the wrong time?
Oh, Ernie,
Don't Ernie me, go sit in the corner, you dumb cluck. This is something I gotta do. Not just for me, not just for you, but for everyone. Why, when I take out my time machine, I can go just about anywhere. My mind wandered, see, and I'm a Union soldier storming into the home of a defenseless southern slave owner. Or at a Roman orgy somewhere with a centurion's helmet on. Or the girls' locker room at a high school at some godforsaken town. Now, if you'll pardon me, Toots, I shall go into the commode there and travel back in time. Be back in about 5.
And so our hero travels back in time. Where to? He never knows. Wherever he is needed most.
Sire, why art thou getting intimate with thyself in yonder corner?
Ah, say what? You can't see me. I'm completely invisible. Now, don't break my concentration, kid. I must have traveled in mummies and rubs and ointments to make their, what do you call them, testes reach the floor. You know what I'm talking about. Testicles, family jewels. And women, they paint their faces yellow and are sometimes called Brian walking the streets of the village. And that, my boy, is the future, like it or not.
Hello, Richard. Have you heard those plague victims yet? Who are you talking to?
Mother, this is my new friend. Ranger, he's from the future. He says in the future, unicorns go around pleasing women.
Well, they try anyway.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I'll say the future sounds saucy.
Now, don't you and your invisible friend get hot under the collar. I don't want any more of your silly ideas. Autoerotic asphyxiation, indeed. Tell me, does my pots look okay in this tub? The king is coming by to take me illicitly.
How you doing, doll? Forgive me. Nice to meet you. I'm the, Time Ranger.
Good heavens, it's a ghost!
No, it's
Masters, he travels back in time to right wrongs, save women, and pleasure himself with his sometimes lover when he's intoxicated. The lovely Trixie Lane, the Time Ranger meets up with danger tonight in Boxing the One-Eyed Clown.
Boy.
Oh, heavens, Ernie, do you have to carry on like this every night?
Quiet, Dame, quiet, will ya? Why always emotional at the wrong time?
Ernie,
Don't Ernie me, go sit in the corner, you dumb cluck. This is something I gotta do. Not just for me, not just for you, but for everyone. Why, when I take out my time machine, I can go just about anywhere. My mind wandered, see, and I'm a Union soldier storming into the home of a defenseless southern slave owner. Or at a Roman orgy somewhere with a centurion's helmet on. Or the girls' locker room at a high school at some godforsaken town. Now, if you'll pardon me, Toots, I shall go into the commode there and travel back in time. Be back in about 5.
And so our hero travels back in time. Where to? He never knows. Wherever he is needed most.
Sire, why art thou getting...
Ho-hum, another strap.
The future future, like it or not.
Hello, Richard. Have you burnt those plague victims yet? Who are you talking to?
Mother, this is my new friend.
I don't see anybody. I need you to get on with killing those lepers. But first, empty the chamber pots on their heads.
No, really, it's the Time Ranger. He's from the future. He says in the future, unicorns go around pleasing women.
Well, they try anyway.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I'll say, the future sounds saucy.
Now, don't you and your invisible friend get hot under the collar. I don't want any more of your silly ideas. Autoerotic asphyxiation, indeed. Tell me, does my pox look okay in this top? The king is coming by to take me illicitly.
How you doing, doll? Forgive me. Nice to meet you. I'm the, Time Ranger.
Good heavens, the ghost!
No, it's the Time
What I
Ranger.
just said.
He's got a special mini thingy that when he robs, helps him right the world's wrongs. He showed me.
You did what with my son?
Don't get your knickers in a twist, sweetheart. I kept it on the up and up with the boy. Now, while it sounds confusing, it is in fact completely natural. And my own empirical research has definitely proved you don't go blind, which is lucky for me. Besides which, I am from the future. And now, I know my mission. I must save you from this awful king who's coming to have his vicious way with you. I must overthrow this maniacal monarch and establish a democracy. Yeah, where people are free and everyone has cars and, double enders.
Well, I appreciate your kind offer, but to be honest, since my husband got slaughtered by the Gothic hordes, I rather enjoy the king's visitation.
I mean, blew the shit out of them bastards. Only when I sobered up, I saw the police and the ambulance and stuff. Then I
Just
realized
tell me
it
you
wasn't
don't
a
like
proper
golden
waterway,
showers.
but the local fucking water park. That's what it was. It was the local water park.
What the?
I was fucked up, man. But those bitches was fat. They looked like goddamn manatees. Not a good day's fishing. I killed 19 people. And if you screw with me, I'll do the same to you.
Jesus. Hey,
Fuck no.
we came out of that together, remember, Bobby? I mean, you saved my leg.
Not a good day's fishing.
Thanks a lot for that, Bob. Thank you. Moving on with the show.
Yeah. You got a beer, LJ?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no, not a beer. I got a fucking case of beer. Drink up, boy. Man up.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be some good fucking show, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, god damn, Bobby, you're a regular wind tunnel in there.
All Poison Live is an indigenous chief.
Well, as you can see, there's not much forest left here, thanks to the great change of the vehicles! Whereas before my people lived in equality and harmony with nature, now I am the boss man. I get to sleep with all the women of my tribe, while husbands must respect her like me and let me win and go. Now we build condos, chain stores, mega churches. Soon todas las turistas come and see me sleep with all the women from around the world. We have grande carro. We have thunder. I am knight of road. I have big schlong.
Heinrich, can I interrupt for a second?
Shut up with you grass skirt-wearing throwback.
So, let me get this straight. You mean this guy was a savage and now has got a real sense of morality?
Yeah, he's gone from a system of stagnating.
Rides Again, a show that was a favorite of arsonists and conservationists alike. It's something we dug up from the archives and thought you might enjoy. But honestly, we're just trying to fill time, and we've run out of money. This is VCPR, offering top quality entertainment for all ages and literacy rates.
Moorhead rides again! Gordon Moorhead and the Exploding Blasts. This episode of Moorhead Rides Again is brought to you by the Vice City Broadcasting System in association with the Friendly Napalm Company of Florida. Because when you need to clear the bush, our napalm is your best friend. First, let me ask you something. How would you like to have a beautiful bronze medal of membership to show you're a special friend of Gordon Moorhead and a qualified member of his new 1946 Public Protection Team? A medal you'll be so proud of to show your friends. You'll want to carry it with you wherever you go, just like a real Medal of Honor. It has
has a swell picture of Gordon Moreland on it, catching a crook, and also pictures of his buddies, Molly Malmsteen and the Chief. It contains special symbols, including letters and numbers that tell you important things, which is true of many other things, including books and dogs. But wait, it has an even more special feature on the back. The most exciting thing of all about your bronze medal of membership to the Public Protection Team is a real lead bullet. Don't believe us? Suck it and see. That distinctive lead taste proves it's real. Lead is full of nutrients. Just ask any bad guy fell full of the stuff by General Moorhead. They soon stop acting bad after they've been dosed up with lead, and you will too.
You flirt with me, baby?
Watch your step, cause I got...
For, as Jeremy Moorhead himself would say, you know who I am. I'm your chance to repent on the way downstairs. Bang, bang, bang. And now to Gordon Moorhead in Moorhead Rides Again. Gordon Moorhead and the Exploding Breasts. Last time, Moorhead was in Vice Beach, looking for a fisherman who had gone missing. The fisherman's daughter was explaining the circumstances of his disappearance. Then suddenly a shot rang out. The daughter was dead. Moorhead and Molly Malmsteen were immediately on the case. Moorhead was confident he knew who had just committed this dastardly act.
Gordon? No! She's dead. Are you okay, Gordon? How you bearing up? I mean, that woman was just killed while you were speaking to her. I feel faint and a little scared.
It's because you're a woman. Calm down.
Oh, you don't have to go and get cross, but I guess I deserved it. Gordon, you're incredible. I feel much better knowing you're here. Who shot her? Oh!
There. Now I'm better. Helps a man think. Molly, I understand that being a woman you're interested more in cookery than murder, so I'll make it simple. I'll make you thinking it was the same criminal gang who was holding the old fisherman.
Why, yes.
Yeah, that's why you'll never be a man. It wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
So who shot this fisherman's daughter?
I did.
You? But, oh, why?
The fact is, Molly, there are a lot of things you don't understand with that darn poisonous estrogen coursing willy-nilly through your veins. With her father missing, that girl was now an orphan, and a girl without parents is 5 times more likely to end up a prostitute, a fallen woman who ruins American marriages, or worse.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know, so I shot her and threw the heater in the river. I saved her from herself, and the rest of society from the kind of filth that preys on the loins of American men.
Gordon, you're so brave. Only a man would know such things. What about the fisherman?
I'll tell you what, with his only daughter dead, those kidnappers who have taken the fisherman have no one to blackmail. They'll soon have to release him. When they do...
To be honest, since my husband got slaughtered by the Gothic hordes, I rather enjoy the king's visitations. It's the only action I get. Besides which, his waters have turned black, and he'll be dead soon.
I got no clue what that means, sweetheart, but it does sound pretty awful.
Well, times are tough since the Black Death took 1 and 3. The king ensures we have enough grain, he drowns the witches, and protects us from the dragon.
All right, I get it. This king must die. You don't gotta spell it out for me.
Well, we all must die. We all must die. But the real question is, will we go to the fiery pits to burn in eternal torment, or will we really suffer?
That's where you're incorrect, dollface. You see, I'm from the future, like I told you. From 1938, where I live is just like heaven. Why, we even had a brief period recently where cocaine can be purchased from a pharmacist and the cheerleaders never grow old.
That future sounds awful. Time Ranger, leave us to burn the levers in peace. Your time here is done.
Then, madame, if you'll excuse me, I must enter the dark recesses of time through this special portal I carry about my person.
Oh, fiery heaven! Richard, about your eyes! It's so small! The Time Ranger is a eunuch! Oh!
I heard that first. And so our hero travels in time once more. Where to? He never knows. Wherever he is needed most, and whichever way his time machine points him. Sometimes forward, sometimes backwards. Always fun if you're open-minded.
Oh la la, monsieur!
Why don't we do this for like ever? It's all good.
Do it, mademoiselle. Nothing. You see, you can't see me.
Hey, that's good, right there.
That's better. Anyway, I'm from the future.
Zut alors, monsieur, this I know nothing about.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Terrible times. People are being slaughtered.
What? We can't have that. Well, fear not, young lady. The Time Ranger is here. My time machine must sense a disturbance.
Yes, off with your head, off with your head. Either off with your head or off with your pretty skirt. C'est abominable.
Whatever that means, but...
Okay, you know the score. We hit, we suffer, I win.